Hey guys, what is happening, and welcome back to England's Road to the World Cup episode number 18, and we are back again with an action-packed episode, lots of SBCs, packs, gameplay and a hell of a lot of trading today, and some really good trading that I have been doing on the account. So we start off with the Manchester event still in place, so we've got some of these SBCs. I think I did 3 overall, and they didn't do one on the last day by the looks of it. It was just a little bit frustrating. The packs were decent as well for the SBCs, but I just wanted one more to see if we could get ourselves something decent. As you can see in that pack, we're going to get Nastasic. I've packed him quite a lot recently, and it just doesn't really seem to sell for anything, but nonetheless lots of players consumables there as well. And then we've got another one of the FGS Manchester ones here. I just sort of stuck them together. I think it was 2 in 2 days, where I hadn't done much else on the account in the meantime. And as you can see there, I had a couple of bronze players in as well. And we get a rare Electron players pack, so I was hoping for something decent from this because it's all rare players obviously, and they can pay out quite a bit. And as you can see, we do manage to pack ourselves an inform, so a good start to the episode. And we do get the left back who used to play for West Ham, I think at one point, is Armero. And yeah, he's a pretty decent left back, and that card hasn't actually looked too bad. The stats are pretty average around the pace, but the dribbling is pretty good as well, and 70 shooting for a left back's nice as well. We do get Vidal from Barcelona, who come in handy for SBCs at some point. As you can see, I'm just having a quick look at the weekly objectives. Win big, win 10 matches by 2 goals or more, which I was quite happy with, because my games that are winning FUT Champ seem to be quite high, and the defeats seem to be quite high as well. But anyway, the other one is score 5 with midfielders as well. So it was quite easy. So we're on to the FUT Champs gameplay, and as you can see, we started there with our first win. Just like I said, I will show you all the goals, the winning goals mainly from games. And yeah, it was an interesting weekend. I started off really well, and once again sort of petered off in that middle part, and then end up strong on the Sunday. It seems to follow quite a similar pattern for me at the moment, but I'm really sort of getting ready for Team of the Season, because Team of the Season most consistent has been announced and when it was going to be starting, and it's a community vote. I will just pause for just a moment just to show you some of the stuff here that has sold, and as you can see here, what I have done is a bit of trading. Now, Paulista was in last week's Team of the Week, and he was going for like sort of 12.5k to begin with. I picked all of these cards that you can see up here, and I was holding them in aid of it going up. I looked at the cards, centre back 82 rated, La Liga. I bought them all for 11k and under, quite a lot for 10k, 10.5k. Yeah, so as you can see there, a really gammy goal that we got there, and we're cracking on with the rest of the FUT Champs gameplay. And like I said, Team of the Season most consistent is based on a community vote on FUTWiz and FUTHead, I believe, or FUTBin and FUTHead. No, it's FUTWiz, who are obviously linked now with EA. So yeah, but it's going to be an interesting one for everyone sort of involved, because there's a chance they gave you a select amount of players. Now there is one English player involved in that, I believe, and that is Jamie Vardy, who I would always have loved for him to get an inform. He's been very consistent this season without having the standout games, but he's been consistently scoring for them even when they haven't had the best of times. But as you can see here, we did do another pack, and we get there. Not really anything in that pack, but we do crack on with the rest of this gameplay. I was sort of beating it up in between little bits. As you can see there, I do show a replay of this goal. It was a lovely finish from Lingard on this one. Beats Buffon at full stretch into the bottom corner, swerving in. And that Lingard card has been such an improvement for us in the team. Very strong. Obviously, Kane has been fantastic for us. His goal record is really good at the moment. I think he's like 20 more goals in games, which is great considering I pretty much play FUT Champs all the time on here. So it's very competitive gameplay. As you can see there, we're absolutely annihilating that goal with a 6-0 win. But yeah, when I was winning big on this weekend. I think until I completed the challenge, I think it was pretty much every single game I won by 2 goals bar 1. I was going through a lot of extra time games in this though, and I lost a lot of extra time games in the middle part, and it was so frustrating because obviously you take all the way to extra time and then you don't get what you need from it. You can see here we get the win big challenge. With the 10 out of 10, then we get Lasana Diarra's FUT swap card. Now I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get the rest. I'm away from Monday till Friday. Obviously I can use the app, but I can't get on console, so I'm hoping that the last one, because there were some objective ones this week, for other stuff, but I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get the last one and then get an ultimate pack which we can save for team of the season. Regarding BPL team of the season, we've got a chance for a lot of cards to be involved. There's a guaranteed bankers really. I think Sterling had a good season for Man City, winning the title, as well as Kyle Walker. And then we've also got players like Ashley Young, who has been pretty consistent, may get a look in on the bench. And yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see who gets in there. Kane may get one, but we've already got his team of the year. So it will be good. And as you'll see in the episode here, like after the gameplay, we have been doing some really good trading, which is obviously going to help us quite a lot. And when I'm saying a good bit of trading, we are making a hell of a lot of coins at the moment. And I will explain it after this gameplay because you'll be able to see all the footage. I kept quite a lot of it because I wanted to show you guys exactly what we were doing, how we were getting the coins. But yeah, very successful so far. Now, if we can get a team of the season Vardy in the most consistent, it's going to be, I probably reckon, 300 to 400k, maybe a little bit less. He's going to be a really good card. Obviously, the pace is going to be a main factor, but his increased shooting and dribbling ability is going to really save us as well. His 81 rated card does absolute bits for me, as you'll see in a lot of the footage here. When Kane isn't scoring, when he's being overmarked, we always manage to get goals with Vardy as well. And Sterling and Rashford, very good on the wings, but it would be so good to have some extra and some boosted stat players as well. And obviously we're going to be seeing Gareth Southgate's squad coming up soon. Anyone who I think deserves to be put into the series I will do if they're going to be valid to be put in there. Now we're going into the trade pile and we're going to our look at our Gabriel Paulisters. Now these rose up and they have risen even more since. I sold them, you will see in just a moment. I did a couple of BPL snipes at just minimum profit, 14,500 every single one of them. Now I bought them, like I said, for 11 to 11, anything under 11k, 11 or under, and yeah, we just managed to make some crazy profit on that really. We started the episode on 406k, which is pretty crazy, so that has made us like well over 100k. Which is awesome. Now I'm showing you the daily knockout tournament because this is once again for another foot swap player, which was interesting. We did do the midfielders one, but I don't think I managed to get the footage of me getting it. I think it was mixed up somewhere in the footage and I didn't quite catch it, so do apologise for that, but we have been getting every foot swap player so far. But this one was daily knockout tournament. I wanted to show you because it was a good game. Ashley Young scoring a rare goal there for us and Kane with a very vintage classic Harry Kane finish there to make it 4-2. And we won that one. It was nice to play a game that wasn't in that EIGHTEENTH stadium because you can't see doing that, can't see using the same kits and seeing the same kits. It's nice to play some games outside of Foot Champions. So we get that 4-2 victory, and that gives us the Foot Swap card. And you can see we're up to 540k. So we've already made some good profit this episode, and that's without doing any rewards, only with selling stuff from SBCs where we haven't even been packing anything major. Now, the Ryan Sessegnon card, Player of the Year, came out, and as you can see there, we sniped one for his 81 rated second in form for 10,000 coins. And this is where it just started because I was sniping BPL informs like I have been, and I accidentally switched over to the Championship one and saw that they were going quite high. Then I looked at the SBC and found that these were going for silly amounts, and obviously the silver inform was going for a bit less. But then I had this crazy bit here, and this is just mad. I was searching, I was having a look, and I was so dubious. I was like, all these cards have come up for 13,500 coins for Chester, who's selling for like in excess of 35,000 coins, which is crazy. You'll see how much he's going for here. You see a 36k bid on one, and at the time I was like, am I doing a really bad thing by buying all these? Are they actually really low? And you'll be seeing me picking up all these snipes here for really good profit. And I have just been making so much money off of it. Like you see, I've picked up 5 of them Chesters. Mitrovic here, 81 rated. These, you have to have 2 informs and you have to have 4 Championship players for the SBC. So people are trying to kill 2 birds with one stone by doing the informs and being from the Championship as well. And they've almost started to, like, near enough almost going extinct, some of them. They are very high in price, they are selling, and also the silver inform Kelly is still selling as well for a decent amount. He's going up to sometimes 22k, sometimes dropping as low as 16, but he is selling. And as you see there, we pick up Brian Oviedo, and then as we come back, we get another Kelly here, so for 9.7k, and I've just been making absolute bank. And you will see by the end of it, when we clear the trade pile out, when we do the Foot Champions rewards, I just made a ridiculous amount of money, and it's just been so refreshing to be able to make so much money. But also the fact of a lot of these I'm not getting challenged on, and I didn't really want to put a separate video out for this because it's so important, so integral at this point in Ultimate Team this year, that I make as many coins as I can to get these Team of the Season players that are going to be coming out. We'll have to grind for a few more, but with the rewards that we'll be getting and stuff like that as well. What I'm also doing is all the players that I'm packing in any rewards or anything like that, unless they're going for a ridiculous amount, sort of over 10k, then I'm keeping them because I want to complete the Cultural Exchange SBC and any other ones that I can do. Now the last one in the Advanced, I just don't think I can do without loyalty and having the right players, and it's very rare that you're going to have all the right players in your club. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing the marquee matchups here now for the week, and very, very easy marquee matchups now. The week before was all the Champions League semi-finals, quarter-finals, sorry, and it was very expensive, and I think they made this one quite cheap this week. As you can see here, the last one, Man United Spurs, already had a Rashford, who we've got his path to glory already, and a Gazaniga from Tottenham, so he's able to fill in a really cheap squad. And I was using league players from other leagues that I just don't think are really going to be needed much. As you see, we get a Prime Gold Players Pack as the overall reward for that, and we are going to go and open up these marquee matchup packs. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it at the moment, especially with that trading. You'll be able to see the coin totals just going up and up and up, and good news, there is a lot more profit to be coming in the next episode. So as you can see at the moment, at this point we're up to 746, and I'm still doing trading in the background. And once I found that I could do this, I was just amazed really, because I just couldn't believe how easy I was making profit. And obviously it's still available at the moment. I'm not sure how long. I think it's a few more days this SBC is on, so I'm going to try and bank in before I go away tomorrow, and try and get a few more snipes tonight and see what we can get. As you can see, we get boards there, we get top rack, and that was in a jumbo premium gold pack, the 15k pack. So I was hoping for good things, because I leave the better packs obviously to the end. We don't get a boards on this one, which is a premium gold players pack, and I think I've worked out that it's pretty much like 25% of the time you get boards in them. But we do get Camacho, who's going to be good for the Cultural Exchange, and I have been packing a few players like French players. I think there's French players from the Spanish league there and stuff like that we're going to need for it. So I'm building up them players so that I can easily do them, and you do get a 50k pack of reward overall. Like I said, with the foot swap, we're going to have a ultimate pack as well if we can get that last foot swap player, because I've been doing a couple of the weekly objectives that are on at the moment. So it should be interesting, because once we've got them, I'll be deciding what I want to do with the packs, dependent on that team of the season most consistent. If I think it's going to be better to do it for BPL, then I may do. But at the end of the day, you're only going to pack something good anyway, of value, regardless of when you open the package, just if you're looking to pack something particular, and whether you'll get that, but the likelihood can be quite slim. As you can see, the only other Swedish boards player, Forsberg there, which is a disappointment that we didn't get Ibrahimovic. It would be nice to get that transfer card. As you can see, another foot swap SBC. We get Ivanovic for this one, 82 rated centre back, and he's just going to go straight in the club and wait to see if we can get that ultimate pack. Now, entering the trade pool, you can see we are up to 863,000 coins. Now, Grozicki got added into the team of the week, and his price has fluctuated quite a bit. I've been just trying to keep up with it. Sometimes it's going higher, but I'm just selling as and when I can. As long as I'm making profit, it's all good for me. So we are in a very good position, because going into our Foot Champions rewards for last week, we managed to get gold 2 once again. It's pretty much our consistent range. I'm not getting the time to fill out all the games. Sometimes I could probably push for 25, but it's just too late in the day. I finished this one with 5 games to go, and I just couldn't do anything more really. It was too late in the day. I just couldn't get anything done. So the rare gold pack, we don't get anything, but as you can see, the coin total and the boost from the weekend league has taken us up to 908,000 coins. We are almost up to 1 million coins after already buying Team of the Year Harry Kane, and things are just going very well. Obviously Kane was pushed in because we packed the icon a few episodes ago as well, and things are just going very good for us here. As you can see, we get our first boards of our rewards pack, and it is Perrin from St Etienne. So like I said, I'm going to keep these sorts of players in the club because they're going to come in handy for the SBCs. A lot of sort of decent rated players there that can go in for them. 80s and above are good for SBCs because of the cap on ratings that they do quite a bit for the more advanced and the tougher SBCs. You see the last pack, we are going to get another boards as well, and it's going to be Spanish right back from Real Madrid. It's going to be Carvajal, so a pretty decent pool, not bad, and hoping that we can pick up some better rewards next week. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this, I know it's been quite a long one once again, but hopefully enjoyable for you guys to watch. Like I say, if you have enjoyed it, please drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here as well. Until next week, I won't be doing marquee matchups this week because I am away, but there will be a Foot Draft 100 episode in the middle of the week, so look out for that one as well. Thank you very much for watching, have a good week, and peace.